I got a very special guest right here with me, my man Bizzy Bone from the legendary Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
It's great to have you here, my brother.
Always is. It's always a pleasure.
Man.
Kicking back with you, of course, smoking as we normally do. And that's what we do. So, man, I tell you, man, I've known you for about 3, 4, 5, 6 years, in depth and close. Done a couple of, well, at least 1 or 2 tours we've done together.
Shows
on my
and
solo,
tours.
right, etc., etc.
My solo too. We both did our solo shit around that time.
And I've been asking you when you're gonna introduce me to Seth, and you finally, you know, introduced me to him, and you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth, and Sin. So I like the whole motherfucking thing, you know what I mean? Cypress Hill, you know, the whole Muggs, everybody, you dig?
Yeah, man. You know, what I get a lot is people asking, when are you gonna collaborate with Bone Thugs? You know what I mean? It's a Cypress Bone Thugs tour, Cypress Bone Thugs record, whatever, you know. So I just keep telling them, I'm waiting to, I'm ready to go. We got to make that happen for real. But you know, y'all have been like, you know, one of my favorite groups in hip hop, man. Just because y'all attacked it so different. You know what I mean? Y'all trendsetted the style that a lot of motherfuckers use today. They change it and try to make it theirs to a degree, but y'all really flipped the style. Y'all were I think the ones who really stamped it. You know what I mean?
Well, after I finished coughing, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it was a time when music was being elevated to another level. Domino, he came out with the here we go as the tune starts to groove, and it was like we had just landed in Los Angeles, and we're driving around listening to it, trying to hook up with, you know, anybody that, you know, that would listen to us.
Right.
And we were like, dang, people are getting onto the style now, and so on and so forth. It was just an energy and that golden era, and I think we fell right into the cusp of it, and we were the group that had the opportunity to make it, you know, that shouldn't have made it. One of those groups, you know. So I think that's what happened. And,
you know,
voila
like a motherfucker, because y'all made some big songs and influenced a generation of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And you know, coming from where you come from, you probably didn't see all that coming.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you, be real, man. Nobody, and just like you, Sin, Muggs, y'all know, man, nobody really expected it to go where it went. It was a thing to what we did, and we felt within us, beyond our wildest imaginations and dreams, could we think that we had thousands upon thousands of adoring fans that love our music. But no one is prepared for the success part of it and how good it is to make that accomplishment, because people want to share that happiness with you, and you want to share it, but it is so much yours and what you have with you that it's difficult to explain to anyone except yourself. Like, you gotta, you know, in retrospect, like, wow, we did it, you and me, you know, just mirror talk sometimes. So you know it, man, from experiences as well.
Yeah, it's like there's no teaching for this, what we do, especially when you get to the success side of it. Like, if you should have some success, there's especially not for hip hop artists, there's no like fucking school you can go to teach you how to deal with this shit.
Yeah, I mean,
you just
we
sort
have
of deal with it hands on.
Right, we have Pac, we have Big, we have Easy, and most of the success stories that we have are more our era now. We're seeing the success stories, like, you know, the old NBA players, you know, used to see the success story in LeBron, and see as far as paper and living and things of that nature. So we're like the survivors. We've seen the paper, and we're watching the new young guys not have to go through that same thing and already have that lane.
And have a lane like a motherfucker.
It was so scary because we become the guys that they say thank you to.
Yeah.
And that's the scariest part, because it's like, I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just getting started. Let me finish paving the road.
Yeah,
you know?
There is no age to music, I don't think. I think that's some bullshit that got labeled on hip-hop, that it's a young man's game, but I think it's for as long as you make good music. Because you brought it up earlier off camera by saying, you know, like the Rolling Stones, we're going to be like the Rolling Stones up there doing it as long as we want to do it.
Man, people don't understand. It's exactly what you're saying. It's an endless thing. You know, Willie Nelson showed us the way. You know, we have so much ammunition in music and guys that'll, you know, show us past our golden age, 50 years old, 60 years old, we can still do what we do because the people are going to love us forever and we're going to love the people forever. And that will never, ever change with musicians because we give up so much. Like I was talking to the guy from Guns N' Roses, Steven Adler, and he played drums for Guns N' Roses, and him and I were sitting and we were chatting, and he said and I said, hey, people don't know what you have to give up as far as being in a group or being in music. They don't understand the life that you give up. Yeah, because you're giving it up for the people out there, whether you got your TMZ on or not, you're still like, you're giving yourself to them, and it's a lot less to your, you know, where you gotta leave from. You know what I mean? So totally. it's a crazy game, be real. You know that, I know that. We, you know.
Yeah, it is a crazy game, man. We just, yeah.